Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to the darkest dungeon, where today I'm annoyed at the Sunward Isles for what it did to me last time. So we've got a little group here ready to go into it. Who do we have? We have our Overpowered, we have our Acolyte of the Sun, our Torchbearer, and our Helion, because 3 out of 4 of those need leveling up, and because the Torchbearer is bloody broken when it comes to dealing with stress. So, you're crippled, meaning you receive less healing. Doesn't matter, you'll do. We've got all this ready and raring to go. I'm sure we'll make do with everything that we got ahead of us. I'm going to take that scouting Amori too, because you never know. In addition, we got to take a little bit of everything, as normal. I mean, we still don't know what everything needs. So, we're ready to journey onward into the Sunward Isles, and quite possibly level us up in the process. Here we are at the boatyard. We got 2 ways to go, and we need to activate 3 desolate altars. Do we know where they are? Of course we don't, but this dungeon is actually rather on the small side, so I guess we're going to find out very quickly. Well, there's the first one, I see. Now you might be wondering at this point, why hasn't my torch gone down? And the answer to that is, because the Torchbearer's trinket is overpowered. Ah! I have no inventory space. That's actually impressive. This trinket here, the Blessed Lantern, stops any and all forms of torch going down, making it exceedingly useful in the right circumstances. You seriously have a 0% chance to disarm traps? Wow. That's impressive, actually. Desolate Altar. Well, we have ourselves an inventory space now. Let us get ready to go on ahead. In Mori of sight, let's go in and scout ahead. Ah! Enemies! At long last! Only took them forever. One is dead. Glorious. You can now de-stealth things, so you can de-stealth that at the back, and then you can shoot it. Magnificent. I love you, Overpowered, because you do so much damage when you want to. That was shockingly a lot more health than I was expecting you to deal. But it's a good thing you did it to the stress healer, the stress dealer, so it doesn't actually matter. Additionally, you can't stress anymore. What is your crit chance, madam? Yes, I can see it's 22%, but it really doesn't feel like it. This was a level 5 quest, wasn't it? Yeah, I thought it was. Okay, so there's 2 Kuros ahead of us. Ah! Hello there. Are you beautiful? Ask a torch. Ask the holy water. Ask the medical herbs. Ask the poison. Ask the key. Ask the shovel. Ask the bandages. How about you ask the shovel? What about the minor Amori? How about now? What am I meant to do to you? Oh, we don't need a torch. Or a shovel, even. We got loads of ways to de-stress. We have a Torchbearer. They're like the champions at de-stressing. Hello? Anything here? Oh, it's just 2 things like this. We need to finish this quickly. Why do we need to finish this quickly? You know, the Acolyte of the Sun being equipped with the Martyr's Halo is also exceedingly nice. Then again, any healer equipped with good AoE healing, equipped with the Martyr's Halo. Seems to be really good at healing. Ah, really? 1 HP? Can you just kill the enemy for us, please? Miss Mirage. Or heal her, that works. One or the other. Grievous exposure. Don't worry, we saved ourselves from that. You don't need to worry. You know what? I don't like the potential stress of this fight. I'm doing that. The potential stress of the fight has been removed. I like the look of your corpse. I don't think I've ever seen your corpse before. The fact it just looks like a battered drum. That's actually kind of funny when you think about it. Would you like to crit? No. Gets to do some damage.
Can't touch this.
But you dodged the attack, which is wonderful. You can't exactly do anything right now. Apparently, that stress heals is you. Stress heals is you. Yes, I said that properly. I know exactly what I said. It's stress heals is you. You. You know what? Let's campfire now, because why not? Eat up, guys. Take the artifacts. Ignore the gems. We don't need them. Apparently you're a wolf right now. In Radiance, we find victory. Yeah, we'll take that. Follow your lead. How about an unholy baptism right now? The Vovoloid's essence. Use it to cure morality debuffs at buff death blow. Huh. Is that like a usable item or is it a trinket? I think we're done here. Well, Old Shrine. Alright, what happens to this Old Shrine if you use a Minor Amori on it? Its power is amplified. Alright then. Most things can get amplified by these Minor Amoris, it seems. Hello there, enemies. Mr. Vovoloid, would you like to eat the gong? Yes, but no. Alright. Hit us with your best shot. You failed! Ha ha. Ow. Well, you're dead now, so well done. As are you. Brute force. That was kind of brutish. Why did I have so many problems last time we came here, Alistair?
Success.
Oh yeah, that's right. Everything was a boss. That's why. The one time I don't have bandages. Well, you're mostly... Well, your main gimmick is melee. You are entirely melee. So, can you use a torch? No. Can you use a key? No. How about you just use it and see what you get?
Oh no!
I admit I was not expecting you to get that. Madam, what do I do to you? Do I use this thing? No. She shows a satisfied smile and leaves you alone for now. Peculiar. Torch. Does nothing. Minor Amori. Get a bigger Amori. Wrathful Amori. Increases damage dealt and received on one hero. Huh. That actually seems pretty good. We're gonna continue adventuring. I mean, we still have this section down here. I mean, that trinket there might be something useful for us. It's a backpack. Let me guess, it's a map. No, it's not. It's loot. It's actually useful stuff. And I get to take a journal home for once. Oh, what goody days, Alistair. Well, this was a short dungeon. And everyone leveled up with it, so... That's the thing that matters. Due to Oriental influence, denizens of the hamlet have decided to celebrate the Sunward Isles' annual Lantern Festival. The Isles will be lit throughout the night. 20% stress healed in the next Sunward Isles chest, minus 15% torch light efficiency. Does that mean it burns better or worse? Alright, Same equivalent this time, except we're taking the leper and the man-at-arms this time instead of the Vovoloid and the Hellion. Because, so that actually turns into a thing here. So I could take that onto quests. Meaning I can get some... If I take the Vovoloid into a few dungeons and then take that thing home with us, we can get a bunch of extra stuff. Huh. And those things sound like they could be extremely useful in the darkest dungeon. But we don't know how long it lasts. I mean, the buff to Death Blow alone is good. But the curing of mortality debuffs is the best. Plus 20% stress healed in the Sunward Isles. Glorious. We have to explore 90% of the rooms, and it has to archway and do its thing all over the place. Well, it looks like the light is staying. Another obstacle right ahead of us, because of course there is. You know, it's actually not surprising there's reduced amount of heirlooms in this place. I mean, this is meant to be random visitors coming to us, rather than something that the caretaker was involved with. That looks like it purges a negative quirk. So, who has a really bad negative quirk not you, that I actually care about? This one. This one does. Herothermia. I don't know which one that is. It wasn't infirm, so it's not as good as it could have been. Hello there. Let's start off with that. Give everyone a nice buff. Then I think we'll fry you.
A singular strike.
Of course you'd resist it.
Give them
No stress. No stress. None allowed. Fresh water and not healing everyone? What's wrong with you, Mr. Kappa? Do you not like the teammates you've got being given? Soothing tone. You can heal? Since when?
as the fiend.
You gotta die now, metronome thing. I'm afraid. Yes, solar burn that thing, because we actually have a surprising lack of ability to kill it. It's a good thing that two people at the front have all the HP in the world, and that Mr. Leper guy seems to have equally as much damage.
They can.
I don't think we need the money. Or that trinket, because I don't even have a Twilight Knight. It's that head which gave us the massive whatchamacallit last time. The huge horror effect last time. That was a cute little bit of horror you just did. You need to stop healing yourself. Yeah, someone needs a little healing.
Continually on.
And to kill that thing. I'm glad you went for the leper instead of the guy you normally went for. And I'm also enjoying the fact you guys seem to really like whatchamacallit, missing. I don't like the fact you guys seem to just be... I can't even remember what I was going to say. You're retreating. How cute. You know what that retreat does? It wastes our time. No stealth. And now I have to abandon these artifacts because with all the stuff we otherwise have. Well then. Well, we have a lot to use on this thing right now, so I think I'll use it with the leper here. Torch does nothing. Key does nothing. Minor Amori does nothing. Shovel does nothing. Using it. You are cured of what? said you were cured. Cured of what? Well, you don't need to worry too much, Mr. Leper, because of the fact we have Mr. Torchbearer to do all the stress healing you could ever wish for. Now that's actually not as good a combo as if you had the tambourine. I find it interesting how you get a negative speed buff every time you heal yourself. Or heal people. Acolyte of the Sun. It's interesting, but also mildly annoying. But at the same time, also mildly doesn't even matter. Because of the fact that, well, whenever it happens, you're going to go last eventually anyway, and you'll always have a turn. It's not like they can deny you your turn, so you just go last. And while the healer going last, you either want the healer to go first, or you want them to go last. So, can you finish it off? No. You can, though. Just shoot it. It's dead. Good. It doesn't make a corpse. Huh. It probably didn't make a corpse in the past. I've just never realized it didn't make a corpse. The fact it doesn't make a corpse is actually kind of interesting, especially given the size of the creature. Alistair, do you think... I don't even know what to ask, actually. I just haven't said that much to you at all this episode. Well, thank you for showing us what's ahead and what we can expect. What can we expect right now? Nothing. I'm gonna grab the jade. Shrine bell. I should not have grabbed the jade. I need to use one of those goddamn items in a combat and see what it does. Ah! Now that's a really good thing. Yeah, I think the leper deserves it. There you go, the leper's now a blade master. It works so well. The fun thing about having a torchbearer with you is you don't determine when you need to use the campsite via the light in the place, because you have infinite torchlight, because you have a torchbearer. So, you kind of have to work out when's the best time to use it. Like, are you going to have a nice big fight in a moment? Do you just need the inventory space? Yada, yada, yada. Do you need a moment to heal? I think is the key one. And the answer to both to those are, we may need to heal, but we don't need the inventory space right now. You, stop healing yourself. It's getting annoying. Before this dungeon, the Kappa would always just put the restoration on everyone. Now it just doesn't seem to want to at all. I targeted the wrong bloody thing. You know, I really like this bolster right now. It really does seem to work wonders. Although it is mildly annoying that neither the torchbearer or the acolyte can actually attack anyone in the nearby area. What's ahead of us? A backpack. An ordinary, boring backpack. What's inside it? A bit of food, some gold, and another jade. You know that jade I got rid of earlier, because we don't need money. Because these items surprisingly give an awful lot. Alright, what items... Okay. Hello there. What's inside you?
A handsome reward.
Just 3 of those.
Well performed.
That is worth a shovel. And the torches, because screw the torches, I don't need them. And they don't seem to work with anything. You liked us last time. What about this time? No. Maybe it's relative to how many times a single person has used that particular. Of course there is something that requires a shovel. For God's sake. Don't need money. Definitely do not need any money. I give up on using the campsite. We may not need money, but we need a few things. Let's use our last key on this cargo. And thus we have all the money in the world. because this cargo is always filled with money. But what's in the treasure room? Ooh. A treasure chest. And a shark. And one of those thingies. And a crab. We need more dodge, everyone. We have an awful lot of dodge. The person with -10 dodge quirk has 51 dodge. At least I know I need to actually use my torch this time. Or my healing, even. Considering they seem to want to be like this. The shark is almost dead, people. You were meant to hit that so that the shark would be dead. You were meant to hit that so that the shark would be dead. Alistair, have they just suddenly joined a wildlife conservation agency or something right in this quick second? That's what it seems like to me. And now they've left it after being hit horribly. Good boy. Good boy. That's the numbers you're meant to deal. Well, I just used the thing on you by accident. So, we get plus 20% protection and minus 20% stress from yokai for 2 turns on everyone from using this minor Amori. That's not half bad. And would you look at that over there? And I got rid of my torches. Well, Alistair, nothing I can do about it now.
Death waits.
Did you really just stress him? The stress healer? You may want to start stress healing yourself there, Mr. Whatchamacallit. That thing may also wish to stop dodging everything. Well, that's one dead at least. If it's stress related, you don't seem able to ignore it right now, Mr. Torchbearer. Can you explain? We are going to unlock a boss in these isles today, and then we are going to use and fight that boss in these isles today. Because I want to fight a boss of these isles. Because I know they exist. There we go. A load of nice dead enemies. We have a shovel too, which we can use to fight those things down there. So we're going to grab that shovel. We're going to get rid of this medical herbs and grab the emerald, because I have been seeing enough of them. You can go to hell. We've now completed the dungeon, so I could just leave. But you know what? I don't want to. There is so much about these Sunward Isles we don't yet know, and I wish to find out more. Such as, well, what the hell is up with that woman that keeps asking us if we think she's pretty? Because I know that's a proper Japanese mythology, but it seems to have different effects and reactions. So I just want to see it again. It might only work if you see more than one in the same dungeon. It might just be a cumulative of how many times the person has encountered the thing at all. Or it could just be random chance, which is the more likely option. Ah, Sharky boy, whatever will you do when encountered with a thing that you cannot fight? Sharky boy, what do you do when you're a corpse in the zoo? Look, we all know I'm not the best wordsmith. A forgotten incense. Well, I've never encountered that before. What's the minor Amori do? Nothing! The desecration alters the hero. Minus 10% virtue chance. Meh. And now for the last trial, which is a rucksack, which has already been looted. Great. Okay, we're done here. Well, I expect 2 level 3s. Level 6s even? Yes, that's right. And everyone got diseased. You're devoted. Okay. Second win, not bad. You don't like the Sunward Isles? What's wrong with the Sunward Isles, Mr. Man-at-Arms? There we go. A boss. Activate the corrupted epicenter. Stone Paw. Plus 10% protection, plus 50% protection when attacked by yokai. So basically make yourself really tanky again in the Sunward Isles. Alright. Vagrant's Pick. Minus 20 dodge, plus 25% stress heal if minor or Mori in inventory. Friendly skill, clear horror. Huh. Giving the Jester the ability to clear horror could be exceptionally useful. But I don't think it is worth 20 dodge when he is a dodge character. Huh. I'm going to recycle through the other options and see what we can find. So we're back, and what do we have for the plan? Well, first we got this trinket, which I find interesting, because it gives the shield breaker more blight damage in exchange for a little less base damage, but also gives them an extra unique functionality, which is the pull on their abilities, giving them a unique extra role to be able to manipulate the positions of their enemy, which they could technically do before with puncture, but it gives them a little extra more with it. So who have we got sending out to go? Well, because it's a level 3 quest, we don't have to worry about these guys leveling up to higher levels anymore, hopefully. So we have the Antiquarian to be our healer. We have the Courtesan to be our other healer and stress healer. We then have the Ronin to be one of our main damage dealers, along with the Hollow Knight to be our other main damage dealer. Will this be enough? I have no idea. I have never seen that. I think that's what I gotta use on the object. I think we have the idea of what we need to do. I think I've come to the conclusion we don't need medical herbs or anti-venom, but we could probably use a bit of holy water. Oh yeah, and all of the minor Amoris, because that's basically what this entire place is about, the Amoris. So, we're going to go purge this whatever the hell it's called, and then do the quest. It might involve a boss. I don't know. I don't trust this. Why is it so small?
Mechanical hazard.
Cute.
Possessed by evil intent.
We don't care much about that. I don't trust anything here. Why is this a fight? Room with Kuro. We already know we're not going to have any torchlight in this place because we're using the Courtesan in the first place, and the Courtesan reduces the light of the area. Good crit. Good crit. Oh yeah, you've got a 50% chance to hit a random target because of your disease, don't you? Yes. Oh, that works quite well. I also have the Courtesan equipped with the last light, just because it gives us the ability to, you know, gain protections, heal ourselves, buff ourselves. That gives crit? Oh yeah, it does give crit. I don't remember it ever giving crit. Well, it's dead now, so...
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
13 rounds, negative 15 accuracy. Are you joking me right there?
And some reward.
Increases stress received and reduces damage on one hero. Alright. We got a pack of loot. Okay. Enemies?
Change places!
Surprising enemies. Buff us with the dodge, Mr. Antiquarian.
Eradicated.
That was a really nice ability. You know what, Antiquarian? You may have the bad healer quirk, but I don't think 12 is that bad for healing, personally. I want to know how that ability can crit when it doesn't do damage, if you don't mind my asking. That is an awful lot of horror you guys are experiencing right there. I really think you could use a lady's touch. It may give you the reduced damage, but sometimes you just gotta accept you don't have a choice in that matter. Why do you have -10 due to other skill? Madam, are you saying that your stress healing ability also gives negative accuracy? Yes. Yes, it does. Hell. Can you hit an attack, sir? Oh my god, how do you get 10 Can you stop that? You are actually garbage. The Hollow Knight's insane now. The Hollow Knight's just insane now. I can't do anything about that. That's stupid. Alistair, what the bloody hell have I gotten myself into? I have to use the campsite to stop us from going insane. And the courtesan's ability to, you know, remove stress is actually insane. Cannot deny that. How much does that cost? 2. Okay. 3. Do we have another 3 ability? Actually, yours costs... Your trinket scrounge costs 2. No, why not? There's worse abilities. There we go. That works for me.
Gains purchase. Spirits are lifted.
Spirits are lifted. And the purpose is made clear. Thank you. What do you mean I can only carry 1? They can only stack up to 1? Are you serious? That seems a little stupid. Well, I guess the question is, which way do I want to go? And the answer is, I'm not feeling any direction at the moment. They all look bad. I'm gonna go down. I was seriously not expecting this to be, quote-unquote, an epic quest. I wish those things weren't stealth, though, at this level. I don't think they should be. I think the fact they're stealthed in a level 3 dungeon is a little much. If we can kill that Kappa, we are good. We did not kill the Kappa. But you are doing that, meaning you're going to push yourself backwards. Oh good, we're fine. Apparently you have a melee attack. I did not know that. Must you heal yourself so that you end up with more health than you started with? Must you? Torchlight's overrated. We have a Lady of the Night with us in this dungeon of death and doom. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hello there. I guess there's a reason why I made sure I did not get rid of the bandages. Armor piercing. I was hoping for better, but whatever. 2 enemies, one of which is a Kappa, which we know are useless. I guess we're killing the Kappa. I guess we're not killing the Kappa. You're an idiot. Alistair, have you ever seen a Kappa not heal itself immediately? I haven't. What do you mean you've never seen a Kappa? We were just fighting one. Oh, don't be like, oh, it's not real. This is a video game bullcrap with me, Alistair. I'm talking about the video game. A chicken. Ethereal Phoenix lies before you. Come forth to receive its blessing. Go forth, Mr. Ronan. Your party receives divine rejuvenation. Full heal and full stress heal. I'll accept that. Yeah, we don't need you bleeding out, Miss Antiquarian. You don't have enough health in the first place.
Change places!
Oh, this is interesting. Unnerving contact. Oh, good, it missed. And of course, you're healing things. Why wouldn't you heal everything? Please burn that to a crisp. Along with the Kappa. Anything that heals and buffs needs to die. Along with anything that does stress damage. That's also a good thing that should probably die. Yeah, Mr. Ronan needs a heal. Good thing you have one nice big heal, don't you? Don't you, Miss Courtesan? Which you can do.
Nope.
For God's sake! Can you not, please? We don't like them being stressed to all hell. Thank you for finally attacking that. Or hitting it, rather. Courtesan, can you please have a turn now? In fact, you need to do that. I hope I've got the settings set so that's low enough to not be heard. You need some serious healing, Mr. Hollow Knight, in both stress and health. Now so does he. She. I always forget the Antiquarian is female. Which bloody hell way am I going? Also, I'm not using that thing, because I'm pretty sure that's the only thing in this entire place which I require anti-venom for. Alright, what are we fighting in here? Oh, look at that thing back there! Yeah, that's not allowed to live. Can I get a turn? Thank you. You can't actually attack it. Well, we can give you that. Which apparently gives you stress now. I never knew that. Also give you an accuracy buff, which is nice. And we're going to make you attack a Kappa. For God's sake! No Kappa! A nice stress heal right there. Good job, good job. Do that. Still no whatchamacallit. I think we need to just kill the corpse at this point, just to move everything else forward. You need a heal now. Yep, killing the corpse was the good thing to do, because that allowed him to hit there. That was a crit heal. Very nice. Antiquarian attacks that, killing it, and now you can attack that thing. This place is exhausting, and I'm not sure I like it. Antiquarian. Sorry. Courtesan. Really good stress healer. Reasonable healer. Comes at a cost, though, which is reduced party effectiveness. There's something ahead of us. A trap. Because this thing right here is a trap, apparently. And we scare it away? Kill the crab first, I feel. Shut up, Miss Courtesan. I need to get rid of that quirk from you. I just realized the flash powder of the Antiquarian gives the ability to remove the stealth. So I should be using it on this fella just to remove the stealth so that we can attack it. And you stunned her so she can't do anything next turn, because of course you would. Alistair, these guys are pricks. Yes, I know it's because of the fact we don't actually have much we can do about healing them or whatever, and I brought an antiquarian into an epic quest which I didn't realize was an epic quest. But still! Unnerving contact. Great. You can do that all you want. Especially as that ability, which I always used to spam. I do admit that ability was a little too overpowered for what it did. And I did always spam it on her every single time. No matter... So it's kind of needed, the fact they made it single turn only. Okay. Cool.
Be wary.
What's on ahead of us?
Precipitates a dizzy fall.
We haven't a clue. Screw this place. Screw it dead. You know what?
Are often moments
A scouter Mori. I like the look of that. Because we can move on here. Go. A trap. That's annoying. We can deal with it. Alright? Who has the highest scout chance? I don't know. I think it's a team-based stat is scouting. So you grab it and go inside. Of course there's a fight. But they're surprised, which works well for us. For what's holy, please hit the right character. That's the right character, but you didn't hit. I think you ignored one critical part of my sentence then. Oh god, do you need to start stress healing yourself now, Miss Courtesan? Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you? How do you have negative 15 stress? Stop with these debuffs! They shouldn't exist! Not for that duration! No, wait, you got hit by the trap. That's what traps do. Never mind. Why did you crit? No, no! Explain to me! How did you crit?
This shit, I'm out.
For all that's bloody holy, you have a 75% chance to hit! Thank you. Thank you. 75% chance does not mean you hit once in 3 times. It means you hit 3 in 4 times. Thank you for dodging. You are meant to be a dodgy character after all. So it only makes sense you should dodge.
A dizzying blow to body and
Of course you crit that. Meaning I have to heal that. With both characters now. Enemies, you seriously need to stop. This is actually just stupid at this point. With all this debuffing and bullcrap. Well, no matter which one you hit, you actually hit the right one. I should have made you attack the other one.
death waits for the slightest lack.
Why do I fucking bother if all you can do is crit? When you can't only crit! The thing that irritates me most about this is that I had no warning that this would be this kind of dungeon. An epic quest dungeon. Anyone else? You know what? We all need stress healing. I don't care at this point. You needed to die. Thank you. You needed a hit. You need to stop that bullcrap! For Jesus Christ's sake.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Maybe you should remind yourself about how to shut up. Moment of solace. A little bit of stress healing. Fine. I used a bloody scouting Amori, and you're telling me it didn't... You know what? I bet that over there's where we... Why are there 2 combats? Why is there a fight ahead of us? Why is it such a big fight? Why are you going fast? Thank you. That needed to die immediately. Now we can take the hits. Assuming you don't auto-crit every single attack. Which, quite frankly, I do debate whether you will. The good thing about your stress healing, madam, is that you can stress heal so much, it is actually plausible that you will remove your affliction. Although I don't think it's plausible that we can miss this much. Is it, Mr. Ronin? 75% chance to hit! What is this, XCOM? There. I've removed her affliction. Glorious. That's not gonna save your little friend. See? Still dead. I'm getting fed up with you. Now you are actually relatively weak. So I am actually perfectly fine with just waiting this out now. And just making sure I can get as much stress healing and stuff as possible. Fine. I can work with that. Do not toy with this one. It may signal for more. That is fine. If it signals for more Kappas, we're fine. They may be a little bugger to kill, but there's nothing stopping us from killing them. Like you, Mr. Ronin, when you decide to hit. Let's go this way. It has a barrier. I'm very glad, after all this time, I still have shovels. You know what? That is a fortune, is 3 of those things. So you know what? I think I will use that fortune. Get rid of this goddamn holy water. I thought we were entered a combat then, but it's only the buggers asking for food. We can deal with that. Why is there still more? I'm gonna accept that divine rejuvenation. That's clearly a sign that something is about to happen. Alright, Mr. Ronin, last chance to get yourself a buff. No, still no, whatchamacallit? A trap on her. She gets minus whatever accuracy for a while. But you know what the fun thing about that is? We don't care! Additionally, I'm moving you back. I want you to start off the fight with charging. I'm glad I decided to make you start the fight with charging. I'm no longer glad I made you start the fight with charging. Oh, that was a nice hit, Mr. Ronin. An exceedingly nice hit. Well done. Let's just buff off our dodge abilities. Next, we're going to increase the Ronin's damage. That's also another key thing that the courtesan's good at. Why? Why remove all my progress? Buffing people. Kill one! Good boy, Mr. Ronin. Ronin, you're the hard hitter. You're the one in charge of making sure everything is dead. Try and hit me. You're not even going to try and hit me. You're going to cure yourself because you're a miserable little coward. Some things are just nice. This game is not one of them. This looks like such a stupid lineup right now. The big guys in heavy armor with the swords at the back row, and then the little girls at the front. But that's because we're using ambush tactics. What the bloody blazes are these things? Stonework. Yokai. I'm guessing this is the boss. And I'm also exceedingly concerned by the fact that they seem to take negative 20-odd% damage, and then when one is hit, the other one gets a buff, a damage buff. I don't like the look of this. Miasmic Rake. What's that do? Fungal infection. Progresses through attacks. Blights every... Can I read this, please? Can I read this, please? Also, can I have a turn? Thank you. Blights every turn until it produces spores. The buff increase is permanent as well. I exceedingly hate the look of this fight. I honestly think it's better if you probably don't attack and we just only let the Ronin attack, quite frankly. That's how bad this seems to be. And of course he gets stunned. You resist the stun, I'm impressed. You dodge, I'm impressed. I should have you making everyone dodge. I just realized that. You get buffed with all the healing. You give everyone increased dodge. You do something. Ow. Double ow. Then we pray that you kill this thing. Really? That was below minimum damage? Come on! Thank you. You know, the fact they get 2 turns is the problem. And the moment one of them dies, thank Christ, things will get better.
Oh, really?
Okay, you did a little bit of stress. What about it? Okay, you start each combat with that by doing that, do you? Okay. I reckon you've got 2 or 3 turns to live now. We'll accept your stress. Bring it.
Now.
You're abusive now. We don't care. I'm winning this fight. Everyone but the Antiquarian is gonna go mad next turn. This is fine. Crit! Nope, you barely even hit. Forlorn Cry. We're all stressed to hell. The martyr, the Ronin is vigorous and wants to fight this thing to the death. And you didn't even go mad. That's the impressive bit. Okay. Hit. Ronin. Go first. No. Ronin, have a turn. Thank you. Now, don't know what I was just thinking of. Oh yeah, what does Vigorous do? Plus speed, and that is it. Well, that and the resistances. Die? For fuck's sake! Oh, I liked her. You prick.
We're all gonna die!
That's a very interesting looking appearance. I am a terrible thing. Don't look. I don't want you to seeing what I've become.
I did it.
Well, that's a lot of stuff you just dropped. You are having that! Well, we lost the courtesan, unfortunately. But we did gain a lot of things. Such as the knowledge that the Sunward Isles are bullcrap. We gained 2 blueprints from that, and a hell of a lot of trinkets. Increased speed. I can work with that. Calm. You need to lose that. Impermeable. Reduced chance of that. Of what am I calling it? Yeah, whatever.
In truth, I cannot.
Influence from the Isles. The state has decided to entrust a modest amount of seals to you. Each seal denotes a small amount of authority, blah blah blah. Well, we have an open character slot now, at least. So, also I just realized that gives plus stress, not minus stress like I thought it was, meaning it's not as good as I thought it was, but it's still pretty damn good. Question is, what causes you to heal more? The Candle of Life or that thing? Although the Candle of Life does give you a lot more health. Either way, Miss Antiquarian, I think it is about time you lost that goddamn bad healer quirk. So if you don't mind, you have 9 movement speed when you've got a quirk that gives you -1. Still, we got an awful lot of random quests from there. I understand that stone trophy now. I don't like it. Well, everyone, today has probably been a very long episode. And what can you expect when you're forced to fight things that you don't really expect to fight? We lost our courtesan, which is a shame, because I really do like the courtesan. So yes, everyone, remember, if there is a character that you've seen today and that you like the look of and that you want to be named and you want to become a part of my lovely estate to eventually go into the darkest dungeon, yes, I will get to it eventually, shut up, you stupid skull. We will, then you are more than welcome to tell me what character you want and what name you want to give them. Simply tell me in the comments down below. We also have a few extra because we have a character slot now, we can also wait until, you know, we see a character that I don't actually have in my list at the moment. Such as a Houndmaster. Which could be reasonable given the trinket I just got, which for the Houndmaster. Which, what am I call it? +4 damage, negative bleed, but decrease the damage of enemies, which turns them again into a bit of a support role. The Sunward Isle items seem to be very good at switching up the meta of these characters, which is just a form of things I always like to see. Because that's got negative damage on it, on the base, but the +4 might be enough to actually increase the damage needed to do it. Additionally, it gives the marking negative protection and also causes them to do negative damage, giving them... But yeah, anyway, what can I say, everyone, other than thank you all for watching today. I have been your host through this pain, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.